dozen phones and a rifle with a serial number scratched out. He also had a manual in a storage trailer, improvised explosives, how to make your own. Police also discovered Routh had aliases, Brian Wilson and John White. Why wasn't this walking red flag picked up before he stuck his rifle through that gaping hole in the course? They say Routh was a lone wolf. But how many lone wolves do you know that have an international network of shady criminals at their disposal without getting caught? Routh wasn't some kind of criminal genius. He was a nut with a vendetta. Did he really outsmart all of our intel agencies and get this close to killing the president? Michael Schellenberger is the founder of Public News, and John Kiriakou is a former CIA officer and whistleblower. All right, John, let's start with you. When Routh thought he was talking to a Ukrainian arms dealer, the Justice Department says, what do you think that means?
That almost always means he was speaking with an FBI agent or with someone acting on behalf of the FBI. But the fact that he still got to the golf course in Florida, even though he was caught, the fact that he got there tells me that someone was asleep at the switch.
So if he was being monitored by the federal government, why would they let him get right to that hole with a rifle?
There's absolutely no way to justify that. No way at all. If he was deemed to be an actual threat to the president, and clearly he was a threat, a long-term ongoing threat, they should have scooped him up ages ago. It's better to charge someone with conspiracy than to risk him actually carrying out an attack and assassinating the president of the United States.
Does the federal government usually lose track of crazy people who are trying to buy bazookas to kill the president?
You know, I can only think of Lee Harvey Oswald, to tell you the truth, because this is never supposed to happen.